Yay, the travel ban has been lifted and we can all shake off the cabin fever we've all been suffering. And route hunters during the pandemic have grown exponentially and there are lots of new members. And we thought it's about bloody time that we met everyone. And it was long overdue before we had another drive. Hence why we organized the Trans Pahang Drive. And just like any other route hunters drive, there's unexplored roads, unexplored sites, and lots of fun in the middle. And leading the whole pack would be the brand spanking new Volvo S60 T8 Recharge. Let's find out how the drive went. Customary to every route hunter's drive, it all starts with a safety briefing. And after everyone got up to speed about the do's and don'ts, we quickly jumped into the cars towards the start of our drive, which is the Jalan Gombak Lama or Route 68. This beautiful mountain road gets more and more twisty the further uphill you go. And since it was raining, the mist settled in and it looked absolutely gorgeous. But of course, it's equally dangerous as it is beautiful, so we made sure the convoy stayed intact at all times, and we took it real easy. After the break, we continued on past the Jandabai village. The road on this part of the drive was actually used as a rally stage back in the early 2000s and the late 90s. So it was very demanding when we were driving past, and finally we reached to our first real hangout spot. This usually clear waterfall now runs in teh tarik colour thanks to the heavy rain that has been pouring for the past few days. But it gave us a nice spot for us to chill and soak in the nature. After months of spending all the time indoors, it was very nice to actually breathe ionized air in the jungle right next to a roaring waterfall. The terrain may be flat, but the corners kept on coming and we were having fun tearing up the tarmac. And this road was driving right next to the Sungai Tangde that you can see the high flow of the river thanks to the downpour. But what we didn't know was further up the road, nature had sprung a surprise on our convoy. No matter how much you plan for a drive, you can never plan for the unpredictability of nature, and that's exactly what happened just a few kilometers further down. With the invaluable help of the locals and our experience dealing with situations like this, we managed to guide the convoy safely across the floodwater and we continued as per normal. For the third part of the drive, we traded in the B roads for a 4-lane road. This is the new Mempaga exit that bypasses Bentong for those who are travelling north towards Kota Baru. Thanks to the elevation and the never-ending views, it was a gorgeous sight to look for. But of course, in the interest of safety, we did not stop by the side of the road, but we soaked in the sights as we drove past. We had one last drive route to complete in order to reach our brunch destination. What started out as flowing roads going up and down quickly changed. What we found out was actually a rally stage-like road, and it was similar to what Karamjit Singh described the rally stages of New Zealand to be. We were just glad we were doing this road in a dynamically capable car like the S60 T8. At the end of the road, we stopped at an unexpected place called Gua Cinta Manis. It seems to be a destination that's under the radar, that upon investigation has a lot of hidden secrets about it. We will be sure to come here and visit and further explore about this location. At the moment though, it was a very quiet place to reflect on how the entire drive went by. Our brunch location was a real surprise because it's right before the Kara exit on the LPT and you only see a banner and a line of trees. Once you drive past the trees and into the compound, it's a different world altogether. It's a freaking oasis. It was here the drive participants took turns to test drive the Volvo S60. The most common reaction is how powerful this 2-litre 2-ton car really is. They did not expect how fast this car can actually accelerate. We will explore more about the Volvo S60 in the upcoming video. We could have taken the easy route and just go to Genting or Ulu Yam or Tamiang and call it a day. But of course, at Route Hunters we do things a little bit different. We want to bring a different experience to our members. We go to places that is not on the map or have very little information. We always take the uncharted route, and that's what Route Hunters is all about. If you like this kind of adventure, please join us in our upcoming drive by joining our community at Route Hunters Malaysia members on Facebook and follow our channels on these various platforms. The link are in the description, and as usual, if you like this video, please share it, drop a like, and do subscribe to the channel for more upcoming content.